is a bucket hat. When I first opened it, I was sure this was like a towel, but it's actually a bucket hat, and I'm kind of really stoked. But I'm now ready to go on an adventure with Rare Beauty. Yeah, I think I look pretty ready. Alright everyone, so let's get started. Now for today's video, we're going to do something a little bit different, and I'm very excited because I received in the mail this wonderful packaging from none other than Rare Beauty. So today we are going to be testing the new tinted moisturizer from Rare Beauty, and I will be doing a full wear test. So I'm going to wear this the whole day. So right now it's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm planning to go on a bike ride this afternoon with my father. So we're going to be like sweating and doing some sports. So right now I just need to get ready before leaving for my parents' house. So I'm just going to explain to you what this is really quickly. There's also going to be timestamps in the video so that if you want to jump right into the conclusion, you can go ahead. But if you want to see the whole journey of me trying this tinted moisturizer, then you can just keep on watching. But yeah, so this product is supposed to have a light to medium coverage. It's supposed to hydrate the skin and protect the skin from the sun, and it's also vegan. Let me see if we can see like the SPF. Okay, so it's an SPF 20, and what's really interesting is that they say it's supposed to blur the skin and also give a radiant but non-sticky finish. So I'm very interested. It's also non-comedogenic, and it's made in 24 shades, which is crazy for a tinted moisturizer. Usually companies with tinted moisturizers, they don't do a lot of shade because one shade can be good for many different skin colors, but I will have to give like props to Rare Beauty for doing 27 shades of a tinted moisturizer. It's really, really nice. And this retails for, oh, that's very expensive. This retails for $38. Let me just compare it to the other Rare Beauty foundation I really love. It's actually the same price as the Weightless foundation. And let's see if the quantity is the same. So the Weightless foundation is 0.94 ounces. So there's a little bit more in the tinted moisturizer, a little bit. So the tinted moisturizer is 1 full ounce. And by the way, this one bottle, I've been using this product every single day. And I don't remember when I filmed my video where I tried this, but I've been using it every single day and I'm very far from running out. So this lasts such a long time. You do not need a lot, and the coverage is super buildable and it's very natural. Like, this is one of my holy grails. It's the best foundation ever. So I will say this is worth the $38. But we'll see about this one. So let's take a look at the packaging really quickly. So it's really nice. It looks like this. You open it up and then you have some information. And also I died when I saw this. When you open this little thing up, you have this thing. This is a bucket hat. When I first opened it, I was sure this was like a towel, but it's actually a bucket hat, and I'm kind of really stoked. I can't really place this normally right now because I have my pince. How do you say pince? Clip. Because I have my clip, but I'm now ready to go on an adventure with Rare Beauty. Yeah, I think I look pretty ready. I'm going to stop speaking now. Let's apply the makeup. So I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup look that I do every single day of my life. But instead of using my Rare Beauty Lightweight Foundation, I'll be using this one right here. By the way, yesterday I filmed an orange makeup look, so my eyes are looking orange and it's really weird, but don't mind that. But I usually start with my concealer, so I'm going to be taking the Born This Way. Do I start with my concealer? No. Just because I don't know how this foundation works, this tinted moisturizer works, I think I'm going to start with the tinted moisturizer and then I'm going to do my concealer. But usually I do start with my concealer. I actually don't know why. So you have a little squeezy tube type of situation. And I'm just going to apply a little on the back of my hand. Oh, and by the way, I have the shade, I don't know which shade this is. Is it 14W? Maybe this is the 14W shade. There's nothing else on here. Is there instructions? Should I use this with my fingers? Okay, so I'm just going to take some of that and dab it around my face. And I'm going to blend this side with my fingers, and I might do a brush for the other side. So it does blend really nicely with the fingers. I'm going to try the brush on the other side. I don't really see a difference between both sides, so I would probably use my fingers to apply this foundation because I don't want to lose too much product, because the brush does absorb excess product, and because this is kind of like a moisturizer type of thing, you can't really go overboard, and I do want to have the most product on my face so that I'm moisturized and ready to go. So yeah, I would probably use this with my fingers on a regular basis, and the coverage is definitely very lightweight, so I am going to take just a little bit more on the back of my hand and see if I can build the shade up. It is a little bit buildable, not crazy. I still see some of my acne, and you know, for every day I'm really not mad at this. And the texture, I'm like so far very impressed with the texture because it feels so freaking lightweight, and my skin does not look oily. Like whenever I use a sunscreen, my skin looks so freaking oily, and I just stopped using the sunscreen because it's just too much. But I will have to say the Fenty Hydra Visor is the best. I love it so much. I'm out of it. I usually use it every single day, but because it's very expensive, I just stopped buying it. So far, the Fenty Hydra Visor is one of the only SPF moisturizer to really work well with my skin and not be too oily, but I have high expectations for this right now. This feels amazing on the skin. It does not feel tacky. It feels really, it kind of almost feels matte, but it has a nice shine. Like, it's really weird, but I do really like it. Compared to the Milk Skin Tint, the Rare Beauty one is definitely not as sticky and not as heavy, but the Rare Beauty one definitely has less coverage. The Milk Makeup one is just beautiful if you want a very dewy skin and a lot of coverage. This is very buildable. It is a really like thick, sticky texture, so it's really weird. Both are very, very different. I do like both of these for different reasons, but I don't really like to use my Milk one like to go to work because I get too oily. But if I want to go out and look dewy and amazing, I usually use this. But I do see myself using this going to work. So yeah, I'm very looking forward to seeing the results at the end of the day. So I'm just going to finish my makeup with you really quickly. I'm going to show you how I do my makeup on a regular basis. So I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Swan. I just apply a tiniest amount under my eyes, and then with the same Rare Beauty foundation brush, I just blend this into my under eyes, and I also bring it on my lid. And before my lids start to crease, I like to take my Lighting Edit Mini Ambient palette from Hourglass. And I go like this, I just take a little bit of everything, but a lot of the bronzer. I use a JH32 brush, which is a very big fluffy brush. And I just place that all over my mobile lid just to give some definition. And this is also going to kind of set the concealer in place. And then I do the same thing, but with my Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm going to use that to bronze my skin up. And then if I feel like it, I just take a little bit of the blush using my Duo Fiber brush, and I just apply a tiny little bit right here on top of my cheeks. And for my highlight, I usually like use any highlight I have, but if I'm in a rush, I like to just take the highlight from the Hourglass palette. I'm using a BH brush. And I'm just going to place that on my brow bone and on my cheekbones. Alright, and next I like to do my mascara. I like to finish with my brows because if I get flakes on my lids from the mascara while I do my brows, the mascara has time to dry, and then I can just flake off the mistakes on my lids. So right now I'm using the Milk Rise mascara. I've been really liking it for everyday makeup looks. It does give a really nice natural separated look to the lashes, and it also lasts a very long time. Alright, so now for my brows. I use the Yves Rocher brow pencil in the shade Blonde. I've been using this for years. It's really good. It's really affordable. You always have promotions with Yves Rocher. So yeah, it's one of my favorites. And the color is really nice because it's not too dark. It's very natural looking and it's really easy to apply. So I just like to very roughly fill my brow in using this pencil. Alright, so my brows are filled. So next I like to use the Yves Rocher brow mascara in the shade Clear. And I use this mainly in the front of my brow. I don't really bring it to the tails because I am going to be using another products for the tail of my brows. So I just like to go in with the clear brow gel and just fluff my brows up, make them look fluffier and fuller. And I have a lot of like flyaways and small hairs right here, so I like to take my brow gel and just comb some of those little hairs down. It's a really nice trick if you have a clear brow gel. Alright, and then last step I take the, I don't know what this is called. It doesn't have anything left on it, like all the label just went away. So this is the Benefit Gimme brow gel in the shade number 3. I'm almost out of this. And I like to use this product only on the tail of my brow because I don't have a lot of hairs there. And I like to use something with some fibers and some pigments just to make my brow more uniform and look more full on the tail. Alright, and now the mascara flakes had the time to dry, so I'm just going to remove all the mascara smudges. And then for my lips, I always have these two products in my purse. So I like to hydrate my lips using the Kaleidos Apple Glaze Lip Mask. It's kind of like a hydrating lip balm. So I just apply a little bit of that. And then for everyday usage, these are just amazing. These are the Rare Beauty Dewy Lip Balm, and this is in the shade Empathy. It looks really nasty. I should have cleaned this before filming, but I just like to apply a little bit, just to give a tiny little bit of color. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for my everyday makeup look. So far, all of my makeup applied really nicely on top of that tinted moisturizer. I do notice that my skin is more dewy than usual, which I'm really not mad at. I really hope that the coverage will last. So far, so good. I'll see you later. All right. Okay, so I'm back from my whole afternoon. So I've had this tinted moisturizer for around 7 hours, and I did do like 19 kilometers of biking. I was dead. I was so tired. Oh my god. It's been a really long time since I last biked. Last year to be precise. So I really need to get back to it because I was really dead. Like halfway into the ride, I had to stop because my head was starting to spin. But yeah, this afternoon was an adventure and I feel like I put this tinted moisturizer to the test. And I will have to say I'm thoroughly impressed. I really like it. Of course, it doesn't have a lot of coverage. It's more of like, it's what it's supposed to do. Like, it's a tinted moisturizer. It's just supposed to unify the skin a little bit and mostly hydrate and protect the skin from the sun. And overall, for a moisturizer with SPF, I'm very happy because it did not make my skin too shiny, and like, it looks amazing. It looks really nice. My skin looks really fresh. It does not look like I've been sweating, which is kind of really surprising. Overall, I will have to give this a big thumbs up. Of course, if you're looking for something for high coverage, you will not like this because the coverage is very, very light, and I did have difficulty trying to build it up. For example, around my chin where I do tend to have some redness. Maybe I'm going to be using this on the days where I don't have a lot of redness, just to uniform my skin a little bit, and maybe on the days where I do want more coverage, I will use my liquid lightweight foundation. If you have the chance to try it in store, you will see that the texture is very liquidy, very lightweight. What's really nice, I just noticed, is that in here you have zinc oxide, which I think these are a physical sunscreen. So this should be good for sensitive skin. So in my case, I'm very happy about that. That's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this type of format. I had a lot of fun filming it because you can really put a product to the test. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see more of these type of videos. I would be happy to do that. I'm really trying to like diverse the content on my channel. I really hope you like that. Let me know. But yeah, so oh my god, I've been forgetting the secret emoji every single time. For today's secret emoji, let's do the sunshine because you know, SPF sun, we need protection. So put the sun in the comment section down below. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I put up new videos every single Mondays. So subscribe so that you don't miss any of the makeup Mondays. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one.